here's how to double your productivity. All right, the biggest thing is to cut out all non-essentials and only focus on what's essential, because productivity is not how to get more things done. It's about how to get the right things done. All right, so the biggest thing, tip number one, is to decide what your top two most important things are for you, whether it's business and health and finance, relationships, whatever it is, in every area of your life. What is most important to you? Write that down, decide that, just pick the top two. That's the best way to do it, so that way you don't get overwhelmed and try and make in your head that, oh, these 5 things are important, when in reality only one is. So like for business, for example, the most important thing is selling, because if you don't sell, you don't have a business. Okay, other things, sure, marketing and or product development, stuff like that's important too, but without selling, you don't have a business. And in health, it could be going to the gym every day, stuff like that. And the other thing is to stop doing the non-essential. Stop doing the non-essential. How many times throughout the day are you doing things that you don't even need to be doing? How many times are you scrolling through TikTok for like 20 minutes before you wake up? Are you just wasting time on your phone, or watching TV or whatever? And figure out why you're doing it. Not just identify those, but also figure out what's the deeper cause of why you're doing it. Are you scrolling on TikTok in the bathroom because you're not giving yourself proper breaks throughout the day? Is that the reason for it? Is it to relieve stress? Is it because you're bored? What is it? Is it because you don't have a plan for what to do that day? Figure that out and then tackle that and handle that, because then that will free up so much of your time and will make you more productive. And the other thing with that is to then ask yourself, like, what things am I doing that are no longer necessarily important to me anymore? There are some things that we might have started to do, such as it could be volunteering, like at church, for example. You started a few months ago and you loved it, but now it's not that exciting anymore. It just feels like a chore now, and you don't really want to do it, and it takes up a lot of your time. So what things like that are you still doing that you still do out of habit but you don't enjoy anymore? Once you identify those things and write them down, then cut them out, because that will give you so much more time and energy to be able to pursue the things that are most important to you. So that's the other thing, guys. And I've got my computer here. But the next thing is to manage your time well, okay? Some things may not be super important, but they still need to get done. It could be like emails to meetings, stuff like that, grocery shopping, whatever. And obviously you can't cut all of that out. You still have to do some of those things, but maybe you can outsource or delegate some of those things, and it doesn't have to be hiring a virtual assistant unless you want to or need to, by all means. But it could be something as simple as getting your groceries delivered to you rather than you having to go to the store each day. And that can save you a ton of time. And another thing you can do is batch all of your emails, your meetings, your phone calls, stuff like that into 1 hour or however long you need. And then that way they're all batched together, so you can get them out of the way, instead of having a meeting at 10, meeting at 1, and it just being scattered everywhere. If you can schedule them for one time to knock them all out, then that's great. And that also gives you more momentum. And you want to do these certain tasks, these lesser important tasks, when you have less energy. And you want to do your most important tasks when you have the most energy. So for me, I have the most energy in the morning, so that's when I do my most important tasks. And then later in the day, that's when I check emails, do other things, grocery shopping, whatever. So again, do the most important things to you. Do those when you have the most energy, and then do the things that are less important when you have less energy. So that's another big thing that really helped me. And another thing is this is step number 4, is to plan out your week and your days, okay? So every Friday morning, what I want you to do is to write down everything that you want to get done for next week. Everything, it doesn't matter, just write down everything, just get it all out. And then you can decide if any tasks need to be eliminated or removed or whatnot. But then once you have that list, then decide and schedule each of those tasks for each day of the week. decide, okay, Monday I'm gonna create ads, Tuesday I'm gonna go to the gym, whatever. Schedule all those things out so that way you have a plan for the week. When you have a plan, it gives you clarity, it gives you peace of mind, it makes you feel like you're in control of your life. And when you feel in control of things, then that gives you confidence, then you're happy. Because us humans like to feel in control of things. And so when you do that plan, having a plan is better than no plan. And what you can do is time block. So you can, again, you schedule the most important things when you have the most energy, and then you schedule lesser important things when you have less energy. And so you time block, and that's basically saying, like, for example, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., I am going to create 2 new ads for my business. 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m., I'm going to eat breakfast, etc. By creating certain time allotment for different tasks, that can, again, it gives you more clarity, and it makes it more real. It makes it more real by having a certain time frame to do each thing, and also gives you a deadline. Because I would have so many tasks that I would wanted to do, like, oh, I want to go grocery shopping, I want to do this, I want to go to the gym, and I'd write it down on my phone, but I wouldn't do it never got scheduled, and so it never got done. Like, it just makes it so much more real when you actually time block it, set a time for when you're going to do it, and have it written down somewhere that you'll check every single day. And so that's so important, guys. And one thing that really helped me with time blocking, because I got so discouraged with it, because my time allotments, the times I set for tasks, were always off, like always. Like, it always took like double the amount of time that I originally scheduled it for. And so what I learned to do is I just decide, okay, I'm going to always allot double the amount of time that I think something will take. So if I think that it'll take an hour to do something, I'll allot 2 hours for it. And obviously some things you don't have to do that, but my point is that made me feel so much better, and actually worked, because some things do tend to take twice as long as you think they will. And other things will come up during the day, so that also helps a lot or it helps you account and anticipate for those things that come up that you may not have control over. And the other thing was the mindset shift. It was really the mindset shift that to be productive, being productive is not about checking off a to-do list. It's about doing what's most important to you in the most efficient way possible, or heck, even efficiently. You don't have to be perfect with it. And it's not just checking off the to-do list every single day. And that mindset shift really helped me to also get better at time blocking and planning, and realizing, hey, it's okay if it's not perfect, it's totally fine. We're just doing the best we can with it. But I hope this video helps you guys. Again, plan it out. Have the most important tasks scheduled for when you have the most energy, and then have lesser important things scheduled for when you have less energy. But I hope this video helps. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Take care.